Okay, guys and gals, about 10 seconds of the obligatory disclaimer. If you want to read the whole thing, just pause the video. All right, members only, looking at natural gas. These are the January 2022 contracts. This would be November 30th. This candlestick right there is December 1st. Woohoo! We made it to the first day of the next month. What's going on with natural gas? Well, like a lot of the commodities and futures products, you guessed it, going down. Okay, could get a little bump, hasn't happened. Though the MACD's thinking about it. But today it said, no, still going down. Just looks weak. And there's really not much to say. But it's not that I despise natural gas or anything, because I think it's actually tradable. I talked about it yesterday, that natural gas is a short side opportunity. Look at this. Divergence. Bombs away here. It's amazing how strong natural gas through this entire, 6 months, and then two big, huge red candlesticks. Okay, looks weak. Will December, January, February bring that, wintertime price spike? I don't know. The reason I say I don't know, meaning I'm not 100% confident it will, it might, is because we had such a huge run-up already. Okay, let's go look at the weekly. See, that is just not a good sign. That's more weakness. We're sitting at 460. This thing has come down quite a bit. A lot of money could have been made and should have been made on natural gas for like the last 6, 7, 8 weeks. Okay. Let me look at the hourly. So that, where were we? Here, which was the opening on the futures market on November 28th. That's that right there. And ever since, what do you see here, guys? Anybody know what that is? Stair step down. That's what that is. I mean, it's as clear as day, right? Boom, boom, stair step down. Now, it's encroaching upon or coming up on the 50-hour moving average. Of course, the 50 hours is getting the beat down. And I do mean down. Okay? And here, just recently, I guess we'll call it about 11 a.m. today, the session that just passed, we saw a crossover. Okay? So we got to be mindful of that. Okay? Short-term indicators still say things are going down. Okay? MACD's trying to tell us something else. So be mindful. Okay? I like to see if it comes up. Does it get rejected off the 50-hour? Does it go above it? You know the deal. Does it go above? For those that don't know, I'm going to just say it right here. Does it go above the 50 really strong with like a continuation candles? Okay? Or does it go above the 50 and then breaks back below? Okay, within like a candlestick or two, or 3, or whatever. Or rides along the 50. That would be also a sign of weakness. It would just rides along the 50, rides along, and then busts back below it. Okay. So if I was going to trade natural gas, I'd wait to see does the hourly encroach upon, does the price encroach upon the hourly, and does it get rejected? Then I take a short side trade. I wouldn't trade it long. Now with all the weakness that's going on in the longer term, in the longer time frames, right? Remember, we're looking at multiple time frames to help you to establish which direction you're going to trade in. Everything in the longer time frames, the daily, the weekly, the hour, they all look weak, right? So we resist the temptation to trade long into weakness. We don't do that. Okay? We wait for the opportunity to try to go short again if it presents itself. Okay? Or like I said, only other was be you start getting some crazy stuff up there like that. Oh, okay, we reevaluate and we kind of just come back and take a hard long look at it and see what we're going to do. Okay, it could be tradable, even long, but against those longer time frames that are all pointing down, that's risky stuff. Okay, One last look at the 5-minute, wrap this up. Okay. Well, there you go. Look at this. Blah, 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 blah. Right? I mean, you know, what are you going to do with that? You're going to do with natural gas on that. You can't trade this. I don't care if this indicator says, oh, up, down, up, there. I mean, I shouldn't say you can't trade it. There's some stuff in there. But it's not, you know, why trade that? This is what I call watching the paint dry. Why trade that on a 5-minute chart, which is this, you know, okay. So this is, if you want to know what we're talking about here, this is the beginning of the new session. So this is the nighttime session's only been going on for about 3 hours. Okay, not really tradable. I wouldn't touch it. Okay, this is probably intraday over here. Well, okay, good intraday. Actually, I'm not going to go all the way back. Doesn't really matter. Obviously, around 10:30 my time here in Texas, intraday, it got above the 50. And boy, on that candlestick right there, if you wanted to trade natural gas, that was the one. Why? Because the second one tried to pull back down. It didn't. The next one sure had a long tail, but touched the 50. And once it got some legs under it and got, you know, up in the upper half of that candlestick, man, game on. Trade it. Okay? You could trade that. And here's the thing. You know, yeah, this candlestick's hard to stay in, admittedly. It's hard to stay in on that 5-minute candlestick coming all the way back down there like that. And that one, too. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, that MACD is telling you everything you need to know. It didn't come down and pinch down. Okay, it might have. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because sometimes things change in the middle of trading. But this is where you got a little concerned. Not back up in here. Okay, and once it busted up above it again, that candlestick you re-entered and made a lot of money. Okay. All right, so I hope that's helping you guys out on how you would trade those really short-term charts, the short time frames. On the longer time frames, natural gas looks weak. If you're going to trade it, I'd wait for short opportunities. Okay, resist the temptation to go long until conditions change. All right, that's it. Talk to you again real soon.